All right, here we go with part 2 of 4. This is variant cover concept sketches. Kid Switch is a comic put out by Reckless Sidekick Productions. I am Gazbot. I'm an artist. I did the first issue. For the second issue, I'm just doing a variant cover, and I did 4 concepts that I sent to the publisher, creator, writer, Keith Gleason, and this is the second one. So I'm going to be showing you all 4 of the concepts, and eventually you'll see the finished art when I go to that. This is Commander Skullgarden drawn right here. He's the main villain, and that is a giant rat creature that I have him facing off against. And I went back and forth about having the main hero, Kid Switch, also known as Joey Swick, be in it as well, kind of standing behind him in this sort of weird, like, kind of sort of being protected by the villain, but just by circumstance. Like, the monster shows up and they're both like, whoa, what the heck? And the villain is ready to fight, and Joey's just kind of like there. I like a lot of elements of this one. I like as you go in further, I like the smoke I have coming off the rat monster and the kind of, I like the rat monster is what I like about this. And I like the old school energy coming off Skullguard's hand, almost like a Walt Simonson kind of 90s effect, or well, all throughout his career, I guess. And this is, like I said, 2 of 4. This was not one of the ones that was highlighted by the creator to take further. So I did 4, and he said, oh, these are the 2 I like, and of those 2, I'll bring one to completion. This was probably my second choice out of the 4, but like I said, it's definitely not getting worked on further. But I do like this concept. Also, this monster kind of put him near a sewer grate, which is sort of what was happening in the comic. There's the smoke. But it also reminds me of one of my favorite Spider-Man stories, Kraven's Last Hunt. And there was a character named Vermin who was this sort of rat creature that lived in the sewer. So I think it's evoking that a bit. And yeah, so I liked it, but this one also not chosen.